Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt seemingly walks away from WWE. Wyatt has not appeared on WWE programming since the February 24th broadcast of SmackDown. Wyatt did air a series of cryptic vignettes highlighted by the phrase, "Can you keep a secret?" This comes with a plethora of rumors that Wyatt is not content with his current run. yeah, neither are we. And has decided to quietly walk away from programming, at least for the time being. In quick succession, however, reports have surfaced that the reason Bray has been away is simply due to some injuries he is taking time to recover from, and perhaps the cryptic vignettes and the like are merely character work to write him off the show. 4 down. Guys, I watched the Royal Rumble, and I actually tried to record an episode and do a review of it, but the Anchor app was giving me a little hassle at that time. And no, I can't blame the Anchor app entirely, though. I was kind of sick, and I didn't like the way I was sounding, so I actually deleted it. I had recorded a whole episode, and I deleted it. But I want to talk about Bray Wyatt's match at the Royal Rumble. What the fuck was that, guys? That pitch black match with LA Knight and Uncle Howdy making a cameo appearance at the end, doing that dive off the little structure, and it looked terrible. He like missed him. He like got too far ahead in that elbow drop or whatever. It looked like a Darby Allin coffin drop type of deal. And the neon lights and everything, the Mountain Dew sponsorship, the whole nine, just miserable, man. I am a big Bray Wyatt fan. I always have been. I mean, mainly for his original Wyatt family cult leader iteration. When that theme song would hit, man, I would get so hyped. Like, doom, 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 down, down. Wyatt would come out with the little Hawaiian shirt and that light that he would carry around. And that was the only iteration of Bray Wyatt that worked. But when you give him this supernatural, over-the-top nonsense, I think at this point, guys, it's safe to say that Bray Wyatt is a failed experiment, guys. His whole return has been a failure. And I just don't think that there's a future for him any longer in WWE or anywhere for that matter. I mean, so long as he continues with this over-the-top character, it's just not working. It's not hitting. And I hate to say that because I like Bray a lot. I actually think he's talented, not just on the microphone, but he's an underrated performer too. He's not bad in the ring. He never has been. He's an underrated performer. I remember when he wrestled, I think it was Undertaker. I want to say at WrestleMania 31, I want to say. He wrestled Undertaker with like a fractured foot. And if you watch that match, you would not know. You would never know if I hadn't told you, or if you hadn't read it somewhere. You would never know that he was wrestling with a fractured foot. And it's funny because I actually thought that, Bray Wyatt had potential to be the guy to end Undertaker's streak before Lesnar did it. And that would have been a travesty now. Looking at how, his career trajectory has gone, that would have been a travesty if Bray Wyatt did it, because WWE has not, and it's partly his fault, because to my understanding, Bray Wyatt has somewhat of creative control over his character, at least under the Triple H regime, but now I see why Vince McMahon didn't want to give him so much control, because, that pitch black match was terrible. That was terrible. It was nauseating. Literally nauseating too. Like, I felt sick watching that shit. All the bright neon lights and everything. I could only imagine being there live, having to sit through that shit. I would have went to the bathroom. That would have been my bathroom break match. After seeing it, like seeing how it's set up, and I would be, oh yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to concessions, get me a hot dog or something, because I'm getting sick trying to watch this. I wish Bray Wyatt the best, man. I've always been a fan of his, like I said. But I think at this point, it's safe to say his return has been a failed experiment. His whole character has been a failed experiment. And it's sad because his return at Extreme Rules was so well done. I know I talked about it on this show, but it was immaculate. That was great. And they did not capitalize on it. They dropped the ball. He's just been... You know, LA Knight, I actually wanted LA Knight to win at that point. I was like, man, LA Knight, he's better than this, man. This dude is a stud, and he's doing the job for this goofy shit right here. No good. I wish Bray Wyatt the best.